Hey, all right, everybody. Look, I've got another box. So let's get what's inside this box out of the box so you and I can have a look. Right, okay then, here it is. The Samebike CY20, all put together. Now, there was another small box within the big box and some parts that you had to put on. So let's have a look what was inside the small box first, then let's come back to this and see what it's all about. Right, okay then, what's inside this box? First of all, there's the instructions, pretty good instructions. Then there's another box with inside the box, and inside this box is the battery charger. Now, the 3-pin plug lead is inside the other box. I'll get that out at the end. Then we've got, what else we got here? We've got the mobile phone. They send that as a free gift. And then we've got the pedals. That's the folding pedals. And then we got the front axle. So you've got to put the front wheel on yourself. And then what we got in the box? That's a little tool set they send with you. There's a few little tools in it to put the bike together. You can put the bike together with the tools they send you. And then is there anything else left in the box? It should be. There we go. There's the 3-pin plug that comes for the charger as well. So there we go. That's what's inside that box. Right, okay then. They've sent me the blue version. There are a few different colours. I'll put them by the side of me by here. The colours you can get from the website. I'll put the website by here in front of me and the name of the bike. And any links will be down in the description. So if you want to buy this bike, go and have a look down in the description. And that's where it'll be. Now, what do they have to put on this bike to put it together? The front wheel had to be put on. The front mudguard had to be put on. The pedals had to be put on. And these look like folding pedals. They look. These are folding pedals because it is a folding bike. As you can see, it folds down there in the middle. The seat was packaged up. I had to put that on. And then this rear seat here, it looks like it's got a rear seat here. I had to put that on. There's only one screw, but it slots in. And you've got to put one screw in from underneath. You had to do up, the mudguard was on, but you had to do up these parts here. Was there anything else I had to put on? The handlebars I had to put on. The stem was already on. Now the handlebars are, they do go up and down, so they are adjustable, up and down. And obviously the seat is adjustable up and down, which is, so you have got the handlebars and the seat to adjust to get to the right height. It's got a 36 volt, 12 amp hour battery. And if you press the button on the seat there like so, it pops up, push the key in, turn it like that. Let me get that key out the way, turn it like that, lift it up, pull it up out the way like that. And the battery does come out quite easily. And then I can slot it back in like so, make sure it goes all the way down and back in, push that down, turn that seat down. And there we go. It's as easy as that. Okay, to give you an idea of the size of the bike, I'm 5'10", or 1.78 meters, or 178 centimeters. So you can see I've got the seat up. Let me get out the way. I've got the seat up that far there, and the handlebars up fairly high. I'm 5'10", and that's what the size of the bike is with me sitting on it. It has 20-inch wheels. There's sort of an aluminium type one-piece wheel, and the tyre is a 20 times 3.5 inch. So up on the handlebars, you've got your thumb throttle there. Now that is optional. You can take it off if you want to. It's entirely up to you. You've got a Shimano 7-speed gear set there. Over here, you've got your horn button, and then you've got your on-off button here, and lights and up and down power on the display. It has got a front light and a rear light. You turn that on by the display, via the display up here, and then when you pull the brakes, it'll have a brake light as well. Like I said, it does fold. It folds in the middle there. This folds down. So we will try and fold that down a little bit later and see how compact it is. And let me just have a feel what kind of weight the bike feels like. That's not too bad at all. That's quite easy for me to lift up. So I should have put the weight on the screen, but there. That should be there, the weight now. And it does feel quite light. Right, okay, on the display, the middle button there, if I hold that button down for a few seconds, the power comes on. If you hold it down again, the power goes off. You've got a plus and a minus. There's a light and a foot setting as well on there. Don't know if you can, oh well, you can see with the sun shining on it. But if I hold that button down like that, then the headlights will come on and the tail light. If I hold it down again, they'll go off. If I hold that button down, I'll do that in a minute. Now, this is the plus and minus as well. So you can see that goes up, that's going up and down on the screen. And then if I hold these two together like so, for a few seconds, it goes into the settings, and you can cycle through the settings. That's going to change that setting there. If I press this middle button, it'll go through the look. So let's change that from kilometers to miles per hour. There we are. 00001 is miles per hour, and 00000, or whatever, how many zeros it is kilometers an hour. So I want miles per hour. So let's set it there, and let's have a look at the rest of the settings. 36 volts. I'm not quite sure what that one is. I'm not quite sure what that one is, or that one. But it should say in the booklet what it is. But you can go through the settings. One of them might be the top speed, or etc. But let's just leave the rest of it as it is and just change it to miles per hour. If you leave it alone, it should go back eventually. There we go, to the main screen. Right, okay then, that was a quick look around. I think I'll go and get my helmet and we'll get out on the old open road. Right, okay then, here we are on my favourite hill test. I always like to start on the old hill test. So here we are, I'm not pedaling at the moment. I've just got my hand on the throttle. It's doing about 13 miles per hour up this hill. The hill does get a bit steeper later on, and they're claiming this motor is 350 watts built into the back wheel. So it's getting me up here at the moment. This hill is fairly steep, but it does get steeper, so I expect I'll have to pedal a little bit. But we'll see when we get up past the bridge, because I've got to go into the tunnel first, and then, well, if you've seen my videos before, you know the big steep hill is coming, so let's get up there.
There's two tractors up there passing each other, so you might want to give it 5 minutes.
I can see the one coming down now over there.
You right, one going up.
Okay.
Down.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Right.
Okay. All right. There we go. There was a nice lady there. She was warning me of two tractors trying to pass each other. You have got to get out of the way of tractors because you just can't get past them. But it was nice of her to stop and warn me. So there we go. There's a tractor. I don't know if you can see. Probably can't see it, but there's a tractor. There's a tractor stuck up there, and I can't get. I think it's trying to come backwards for another car, another vehicle, possibly. I can't quite see from here. Let's have a look. Here we go. Look, there's a. I don't know if you can see. There's a tractor trying to reverse back with a trailer. So we're stuck here at the moment. I think there's two cars trying to come down, and a tractor kind of trying to come up. So I'll try and stop any cars coming past this way. If any cars come up this way, I'll tell them to ease off a bit. But for some reason, them two cars can't reverse back, and the tractor's got to reverse back. So anyway, I'll go get out of the way, wait for him to come down. I think he's going to go into that lay-by over there now. Right, okay, tractor saga over. Let's get up this hill. Let's see if I can catch the tractor. So I'm not pedaling at the moment. It is a steep hill by here, so we'll see what it's all about. We'll see if this 350 watt motor can get me up here, how easy it is. The speed is down to 10 miles per hour. I think I'm going to have to pedal in a minute. Let's have a look. We're down to 8.5 miles per hour. It is slowing down. It is slowing down. It's still going 7 miles per hour. So it's sort of, it's taking me up the hill with no pedaling. I'm not pedaling at all at the moment. And it's taking me up this quite steep hill. It's gone back up to 8 miles per hour. So I'll put a little bit of pedaling in and see what it's like. Let's start pedaling a bit and see if it's easy. And you've only got to put a little tiny bit of assistance in. And I'm doing 9 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour. It just takes that little bit of pedaling, and it makes it a lot easier. But I will go up this hill without pedaling. So there we go. Right, okay. I do like to stop by here. I got the light on the bike. Look, let me turn that off. I think I've held the button down too long. Let me just turn off the light. Not that it matters, but if I turn the light off now? Yeah, the light's off now. So I do like to stop by this cattle grid here because it's about, I don't know, it's about 1.5 miles this hill altogether, but I've stopped by here and I've just felt the back motor just to see if anything's getting hot. and it's not warm at all. So I like to do things like that. I like to check that. But there's the bike there, look. If I see somebody, I'll try and pick up a passenger on the way. It wouldn't get up there. It'd be quite hard to get up the hill with two people on it, I expect, because of the weight. But with me on it, and I'm 87 kilograms, so I'm 87 kilograms, and it's got me up this hill quite easy. I'm going to go up there now to the rest of the hill to see what it's like to the top, and then I can come all the way back down and check the brakes out. So let's get back on the bike. There we go. And let's get up the top of the hill. Woohoo! Right, here we go then, up the rest of the hill. Now, seating wise, I don't know if you can see, I'm sitting up quite straight. I tell you what, I'll move the camera angle up a bit further so you can see what I'm sitting like. So let's move the camera. Right, okay, got the camera extended. Might be a bit wibbly wobbly because the stick is quite long, but you can see what's happening now, can't you? You can see what's going on. You can see me pedaling up this hill. I got my hand on the throttle. I'm not putting any, you can tell I'm not putting much assistance in because, oh, there we go. That's the, it's got quite a loud horn as well. I like these loud horns because people can hear you come in. So there we go. The horn's pretty good. But I'm going up a steep hill and you can tell I'm not getting out of breath at all. It's all quite easy. It's quite a nice time actually. And as you can see, I'm sitting nice and straight, my favourite position. So let's get up the top of that hill. Now I did say earlier that it comes with a free mobile phone holder. So there it is there in the box. But it also comes with a free front basket. This folds out, it's got some hardware there, and that slots onto the handlebars. So it comes with a free basket and a free mobile holder. So there we go. So if you wanted to carry something in the front, it does come with a basket as well, and a little couple of bolts and stuff to put it on the front handlebars. So I got the gear set to gear number 3, and not in the highest, and not in the biggest cog. I'm in the gear 3, so you can see that it is quite easy. And like I said, this hill is about, it's over a mile. I know I measured it before, maybe almost a mile and a half. But it is quite easy to get up here with the assistance. 350 watts, the battery's 36 volts and 12 amp hours. Yeah, it's all right. Right, okay, I made it to the top of the hill. On my way back down now. I'll try the brake test in a minute when it's a bit steeper. It's not scientific, but I'll try the brakes and see what they're like. I'll try them, I'm doing 17 miles per hour. Let's go a little bit faster. Let's get to 20. Let's get a little bit faster. And I'll try the brakes now. And here we go. It stops absolutely fine, like most e-bikes do. It's got disc brakes. Actually, nothing skidded at all, and it did stop quite well, so here we go. It's a little bit windy coming back down the hill. My head was facing the opposite direction, so it's a little bit windy. There's a storm due, that's why this is the best day for me to do a bike review, because it's been raining for about 6 days. So this is the only opportunity I got to do a bike review, but it is very, very windy. You might not be able to hear it because I got the wind cancelling on and the wind muff, but it is, trust me, it's windy. So like I said earlier, have a look in the description, because this bike is priced at the moment, I think it's on sale. I'm not going to say the price, go and have a look for yourself, because prices change all the time. So if I say the price in the video, the price might change. So the link is in the description, so go and have a look in the description below and have a look at the price. You'd be surprised how cheap this bike actually is. I think it's a bargain. Here we go, we're coming back to the tunnel. Now the tunnel is full of, there's loads of drips coming off the ceiling, off the roof, so I'll put my head down. I don't want any drips going in. I can feel drips coming down. Oh, it's not very nice. Right, there we go. Big drips coming off the roof. So I like to put my head down. I don't want any drips falling in my face off that roof, because the roof's all covered in moss and stuff. Right, let's carry on. Now I did say I'd show you folding the bike, so I'll insert some footage of me actually folding the bike, and you can see how easy it is and how compact it is. So let's have a look. So if you want to fold the handlebars, you've got to slide this back here. It is quite tight, but you need it to be tight to sort of lock this piece up. Then you've got to pull this, it's quite hard, pull it down like that. Then the handlebars will go back this way, like so. And if you want to unlock the centerpiece, you undo this like that, turn it around that way. Now, there's still an extra step. You've got to lift that up like that. Once you lift that up like that, you can unfold the bike. And there we go. That's what the bike looks like folded up. Nice and compact. There we go, like that. That's what it looks like from that side there. The handlebars are pushed down. I got the pedals folded in, and the bike is folded up. So that's what it looks like. And it's not too bad. It's pretty compact, and I can lift it up. Now, there was another thing I was going to say. The handlebars are not too narrow. I've noticed on a few bikes, when the handlebars, folding bikes, they're a bit too narrow. It's hard to sort of hold the handlebars with one hand. If the bars are too narrow, it goes a little bit wiggly. So these are not too narrow for folding e-bikes. They're not too bad at all. I'm finding it sort of, like I said, it's not too bad at all. They're a decent size for a folding bike. Here we go, another hill coming up. So I got it on full throttle, but it is slowing down when it gets to the hills. So you have got to put a little bit of assistance in. Well, it's up to you entirely if you want to go slow or not. But I have got to put a little bit of assistance in. Nothing too much, nothing, you know, it's nothing strenuous. Quite relaxing. So it's quite nice on the hills. It is quite nice. Let's get up there. Well, I've been out on this bike about 40 minutes now, with a bit of pedalling and a bit of throttle. Well, I'd say a lot of throttle, but it's showing I've lost one battery bar so far at the moment, so it's not doing too bad. It's getting me around. I've said in previous videos that it's impossible to gauge the range because it all depends how you ride it. I've got it on full assist level 5. I'm using the throttle and the pedals now and again on the hill. And so far it's doing all right. It says it's done I've done 5 miles. It said it's done on the thing by 5 miles, so that's not too bad at all. And I've only lost, actually when I'm accelerating with the throttle, it's going down 2 bars. But when I take the throttle off, it's only lost 1 bar. Okay then, there you go. That is the review of the Samebike CY20. I've enjoyed my time reviewing this e-bike, and the price is pretty cheap, so check it out in the description below. There it is, the Samebike. Like I said, it folds up nice and compact. It doesn't weigh too much. It's all right. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ho-hoi!